marching on together. We're gonna see you break.
Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 10 of Whites on the Rise. In this episode we are going to be doing the FA Cup 5th round against Chelsea. As you will see on the screen now, you see the results from the poll that I put out on Twitter just a couple of days before publishing this video. As you can see, I wanted to know what you guys thought. You saw this in the last episode, you know what I was going to ask. Did you want me to do the FA Cup game live, or did you want me to do it the other way around? Depending on which video you're seeing, you'll know which one I went for, because I might do two of these, but who knows? We'll see. But anyway, the plan is to do the game against Chelsea in this game. Like I said, 5th round of the FA Cup. Since you're last with us, we've only played the one game. So in the last episode, we lost 1-0 to Tottenham away from home, where Calvin Phillips got himself sent off in the 80th minute. Didn't really change a huge amount, to be honest. In the follow-up game, we lost 2-1 at home to Manchester United. As you see, they went 2-0 up early doors with, again, shock horror. Daniel James getting on the score sheet. Jamal Lewis managed to get it back to 2-1, and as you can see on the screen on the right-hand side, Helder Costa did miss a penalty. It was right at the end. I think it was like 89 minutes in, he missed a penalty, and I was just like, oh, for God's sake, give me strength. So yeah, we lost that one 2-1, but we are going to play up against Chelsea today, and this is the team we're going to do this again. We're going to take to play against Chelsea. Jeez, Christ. Can't speak today. Have you heard that before? Anyway, team to play against Chelsea is going to be Meslier in goal, Jamal Lewis, Cooper, Koch and Götze are the back four. Götze is really starting to make that wing-back role his own now. He's really getting more and more familiar with it by the game and is arguably one of the best players we've had this season, which is awesome for a young lad. We've got Phillips at the base of the midfield, Vasiliadis and Shackleton in the centre of the park, and then we've got a front three of Idrissi, Costa and Idrissi, Rodrigo and Costa. If I'd have just moved the mouse around right, it would have been fine, but it wasn't. So anyway, let's get into the game. As you can see, playing a very first strength 11, arguably. So the plan obviously is to try and go deep into the FA Cup. Whether we'll do it this year, I honestly don't know. Chelsea are obviously a very good side. They've got all of their key players in. Well, they're not playing Havertz for whatever reason. This looks like a slightly weakened 11 compared to what you'd expect from them. Caballero in goal, Marcos Alonso, Fikayo Tomori, Mason Mount, Barkley, Abraham. It's weaker than you'd expect. They haven't necessarily got a huge amount of quality on the bench, really, either. I wouldn't say, anyway, not compared to what they've brought in the summer. So, who knows? We are 100% the underdogs, though. Let's not say anything other than that. And this is a video where I'm probably going to do a little bit talking about what's going to happen with the series as well, because we're now, 10 episodes in. I've dragged on the first season for quite a while. One thing I will say is I'm no longer going to go to the end of the episode and tell you what I'm going to play against, who I'm going to play against next, because I keep finding really important games that you guys would want to watch, but I'm not getting through this season quick enough. I was thinking this would be done in 10 episodes. I thought episode 10 would be like the end of season review sort of thing. So that's going to change. There'll still be the one video, and I'll still give you an idea as to who it's going to be and stuff like that in the start of the video, and obviously things like that. But I just don't want to keep going. Oh well, we'll look at through the fixture list. Oh, next game is really good, so we'll watch that. I just kind of figure out as we go along. The other thing that I want to do in this game is nothing's happening. The other thing I was going to mention is I'm still trying to figure this out. So this isn't the be all and end all, but I'm just still trying to figure out how I'm going to wrap up this series. That was me trying to say the word wrap and round at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. It's very much up in the air. Obviously, this one was a bit more open-ended. It was kind of just do whatever we can with Leeds and see how we go from there. But I may, depending on the life cycle of this, if I get a really good victory in like the FA Cup or something, or whatever it might be, then that may change things. Obviously, you guys will be fully up to date, so if this does happen, then you'll know it's the last episode and things like that. If you want to know more about this, Rodriguez in saved by Caballero. If you do want to know more about my channel and things like that, and generally kind of what I get up to on a regular basis and just other sorts of nonsense, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. It's DC Wrestle on there. Is that a penalty? I think a penalty, yeah. It's DC Wrestle on Twitter. You'll see the poll that I did to see which episode we would do, what would be in this episode, is in there as well. And Idrissi's bloody hit it straight down the middle. The one time the keeper doesn't move. Idrissi's been shocking since returning from injury. Absolutely abysmal. He is close to going on the transfer list. He's been shocking. I'd say we deserve to win the match, to be honest. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, DC Wrestle. I'll get that point out eventually. It gives you a bit of an idea as to what's going on, and also when these videos go live as well, because I always post a tweet within sort of 5-10 minutes of the video going live. So make sure you go and check those out and see what's going on. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, Meslier has tipped that on the post. Oh, it was Costa who missed the penalty. Of course it was. Sorry, Costa takes our penalties because he missed the last one. I talked about that before this game started. Not paying much attention. Rodrigo's nicked the ball here. Should we get back on with the game? Rodrigo's nicked the ball. So you're going to try and get past him, and he tries, doesn't manage it. Plays it back out to Gotts, who's going to keep running. Phillips has got it now. Are we going to do much? Lovely ball out to Lewis, into Idrissi, back to Lewis again. Get a ball in, go on, whip it across. Rodrigo! Yes! Come on, boys. We have, we've deserved this. We've been playing rather well in this game so far, I would suggest. And that is arguably the right result on the balance of play so far. Lovely little turn into the corner from Rodrigo there, very nice. Hopefully we can continue this on. I mean, let's face it, there's no easy time. If this is the entire of the 5th round, then the quarterfinals are going to be very difficult. Like I say, who knows? We might win the FA Cup this year. Who knows? We need to get through this game first, though. So yeah, that first bit, that was, like I say, just a little bit of what's going on at the moment, just to give you guys a bit of a flavour as to where things are going, as you will all know. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go and check out my save announcements video on FM21. I'll put a link in the corner now, so you can see that. That's obviously going to be what I'm going to be gearing up for. So I've already started plans in motion, started creating thumbnails and stuff like that, and getting things ready. Yeah, so that's where the focus is obviously going to lie, and this isn't going to run into that. It will need to finish before the beta comes out, because that's when my new saves will start. So just need to keep that in mind. Hudson-Odoi, he's just run forever there. He just didn't stop, did he? I hope you guys are paying as much attention. I hope you're paying more attention to this than I am. Where did he pick up the ball? Just inside our half and just runs straight through. Oh, Cooper needs shooting there. He's just gone straight through him almost. I don't know. How much different would it have been if Costa had actually scored that penalty instead of missing his second penalty in 2 games? Absolutely abysmal. Shackleton's running forwards, no. Dallas running forwards now. Don't do the same thing again. He's not that good. Clearly he's just overpowered in Football Manager. Dembele's running forwards, takes a shot, trickles it in towards Meslier. It's time for another change. Don't know what to do. Is it Gelhardt time? I think it might be, Stick him up top, Rodrigo in on the right, on the left. In fact, actually, let's flip them, because that'll be a bit more sensible. Let's put him in as an inside forward. Put him as an inverted winger, because then we've got Jamal Lewis coming forwards anyway. Cool. Who knows? Creativity? Yeah, go on then. Let's do that. Oh, if Gelhardt does this, I'll be buzzing. That's not going to happen though. Christensen, of course, first goal of the season. Of course it is. We're into March. Of course it's got to be someone's first goal of the season to knock us out of the FA Cup. Of course it has. They've done the full turnaround. He hit this on the volley, I think. Shackleton's ball away. Christensen, I mean, he's a centre half. That comes at him so quickly. How in real life does he manage to do that? Damn. All right, I suppose I better make a change then. So realistically now it's a replay. And you'll know at this stage whether it is a replay because at the time of this video, I don't think it will be though. Ayling seems like the sensible man to bring on now. Get him running forwards. Ah, that's annoying. Do you know, we've got to go very attacking, I think. I don't think we can't sit back. Might as well go for it, eh? Everton beating Arsenal. Some high scoring games. There we go, it's going to fizzle out. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And there you go. That's game. We've capitulated. I'm far from pleased. We're out of the FA Cup. Who knew? We had a go. We had a good run. We nearly managed it. We're out of the 5th round. But they're pleased. What's this? Reports on Gotts. Oh, he's just getting better. That's fine. Well, there you go. That's the end of our FA Cup run. So we're definitely not winning that this season. No cups for us. League-wise, we're 10th, so we're not going to get top 6 either. We're probably just going to settle for mid-table obscurity. So with that in mind, what I might actually do, I know I'm going onto the schedule page. I'm not going to tell you the next episode. I'm probably just going to run into the end of the season, to be honest. And next episode will be the season review. Seems like a plan. Yeah, there's no point me showing you guys anything else that happens because nothing's going to happen. Just kind of run into the end of the year, and then we'll come back at the end of that. We'll make some transfers and try and improve the team. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That'd be very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already. That'd be awesome. And hit that bell notification so that you know about all the videos that are coming out. And obviously, as I mentioned, follow me on Twitter. It's a good shout. It's a good start. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe let me know your thoughts in a way that we can finish off this series in the next sort of month or so. That'd be great, because I'm struggling to think of anything at the moment. That's me, guys. My name's been David. Thank you very much for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Marching on.